Sure. So there's three things there. There's road and hard infrastructure. There's energy and there's water. We're going to talk a bit about roads later, so I'll focus mostly on energy and water. Energy is top of mind for a lot of people because of the high energy costs that they see on their utility bills. And then also after Winter Storm Uri in 2021. After that, that was caused by a spike in demand and then improper equipment that wasn't winterized, so we couldn't get the natural gas. We demanded about 76 megawatts of power. 30 were unable from natural gas pipes freezing. And then another 5, we had a shortfall from wind and solar not producing. So in the meantime, we've done a good job at protecting some of that infrastructure from winter processes. And we've supplemented some with wind and solar investment. But I think we need to go a step further and continue to look for the 2 to 3% population growth and look at nuclear as a long-term solution that will be more sustainable and more predictable, less weather dependent, while also staying with the bread and butter that's natural gas. All of these energy solutions don't have to compete with one another. There should be synergy in our energy so that we can yield good results. Another concern that a lot of people have is with AI data centers draining resources. The Secretary of Energy, he said that a lot of these AI companies are power companies and they just don't know it yet. And I think we can take that approach too by having them implement their own power independently from the grid so it's not having strain there. But then eventually energy surpluses will lower the costs for families. And as far as water goes, at different points, there's a 10 to 25% shortfall in not capturing good water that's already been treated. So looking forward and repairing those is important before we reach the problems that are going to come from droughts in about 10 years. We've seen in the West Coast about 10 years ago, Arizona and California were facing similar problems. Arizona, they made some of these repairs and they didn't have to make drastic changes. California didn't, and then all of a sudden they were burdened with extreme environmental regulations. So we want to be forward-looking and wise in our energy policy.